Hello, everybody. Fiber Spider back again with a little bit of happy mail, a little bit of chit chat, and, stuff. Stuff and things, mostly things. How are all of you doing today? Ah, what a week I've been having. My goodness. Oy vey. Um, well, last week, um, I'm not gonna say it nearly killed me, but it nearly killed me. Not literally, mind you. No. Um, the virus meets granny kaleidoscope blanket, between making it and filming it and trying to get it all done within my self-made deadline. I did the entire thing in a little less than a week. Um, and so that was exhausting because if you haven't seen that, it is a 64-inch square blanket from the center out, and it is quite a project. And so all that in little under a week, and I still worked my day job. And I even had to take off from my day job one of those days because I was like, I'm not going to be able to finish this in time. So, yeah, I know. I'm starting off on a really positive note, right? That, and on top of that, um, this previous Friday, I decided to get current with my vaccinations. So I got a flu shot, and I also got the latest rendition of the COVID vaccine, and uh, it threw me for a loop. Let me tell you. Was not feeling so hot. Initially, okay, but a little, I wouldn't say woozy, but a little weird. But that night, oh, I got the shakes. I was so cold. I was so cold. I was all bundled up like nobody's business. I was like, so cold. But, and in my infinite wisdom, I got both shots in my left arm. So that arm was sore as all get out. But I'm like, even if I'm delirious, I still need to get some stitching done. So that's why I kept my right arm all hunky-dory. But oh my goodness. And the irony is, you're thinking to yourself, I spent how much money to feel this bad? But, I figure a couple of days of feeling like garbage is better than weeks, if not longer, of feeling that much worse and, potentially having further complications. So that's why I did it. Now, me personally, I choose to do it myself. You do you. I'm not getting on any sort of a soapbox or anything like that telling you, do this, that, or the other. No, I'm just saying what I did. If you choose to do so, more power to you. If not, good luck. At any rate, other than that, I'm doing relatively good, relatively well. I wouldn't say that I am burnt out, but my candle being burnt at both ends, I am feeling the threadbareness and the wear and tear. Um, but this upcoming week, I'm gonna have a couple of days off on top of my usual weekend, so that's nice. And you know, um, as far as Christmas, well, I think that this is perhaps the first year ever in my life that I can recall, anyway, uh, that we might be getting takeout for Christmas. That's a new one by me. In 45 years, I don't recall ever having takeout for Christmas, but I can understand. Sometimes, sometimes you just need a break, so it's okay. Besides, I love a good scallion pancake. If you haven't had them before, I'm telling you, try scallion pancakes. They are awesome sauce. That, and I love dumplings and chicken with mixed vegetables and a little bit of white rice and some hot and sour soup. By the way, everybody says, oh, chicken soup, it's the best thing for a cold. hot and sour soup from your local Chinese takeout. It is awesome sauce. If you haven't tried it before, highly recommend it. It's got some spice. It has typically bamboo shoots and mushrooms, and it is awesome. It puts wonton soup to shame. Okay, they are like night and day. Um, typically hot and sour soup, it's a little bit thicker, a little bit richer. Chef's kiss. At any rate, I know I'm yammering a mile a minute. I apologize for that. But hey, it's been quite a week. And I thought, you know what? Let's open up some Happy Meal. I could use a pick-me-up right about now. I don't know about you. I could use a pick-me-up. And you guys are so incredibly sweet. And you spoil me rotten. And I appreciate it to no end. That being said, let's open up some stuff, shall we? Okie dokie. Now, before I start opening up, I just wanted to mention something that I just today actually heard about a new scam going around. It's, leave it to the scammers, right? Scammers are going to scam. I believe it's called brushing, and it is when somebody sends you a gift, something that you didn't order, you have no idea, who sent it to you and whatnot, but it comes with a little QR code. And if you scan that QR code, you don't want to do it, but if you scan the QR code, it then steals like all the information from your phone or something to that effect. Now, I got a cursory glance at an email referring to this, so I could be mistaken on the details, but I'm just saying, look up the term, educate yourselves, because, the last thing I want any of you to go through is getting scammed or having your data stolen or any of that stuff. So be aware, be vigilant. I'm not saying be paranoid, but, be aware of what's happening. So if you're not expecting something and there's a little QR code saying, oh, check out who sent this to you, don't do it. Just go through your contacts and ask around. That's my little PSA for today. How about that? Okay, so I got 2 cards and I got 2 packages. So let's start off with the cards and then go on to the packages. So this is from... It does not have a person on here. I know it's from Kansas, but I don't know who it is from. Okay, well, let's open it up and see. Hopefully it doesn't go boom. Okay, didn't go boom. Now there's something inside of here. That might go boom. Oh, how very, very pretty. Okay, very, very pretty. Let me put you to the side. Lovely little winter scene. It's nice. Reminds me a little bit of Ansel Adams because he did black and white, although this has a little bit of glitter in it. But if you aren't familiar with Ansel Adams and his photography, it's gorgeous. He does black and whites. So good. Let's see. Get my speaking voice on. Happy holidays, Craig. Have been watching your videos and really enjoying them. Your tutorials are really awesome. Well, thank you. May your holidays be blanketed in peace, love, and joy. And this is from Susan. Well, thank you very, very much, Susan. And look what she sent me. Isn't that pretty? Little heart there. And this is... I'm thinking that this is an icicle ornament, if I am not mistaken. So I can put a little hook on the top there and put it on my tree. That's really pretty. And you worked in a very, 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 very fine gauge of crochet cotton thread, and you even added some stiffener, so it has a really nice, nice held together shape. It's not going nowhere. I like that. Now, as far as the weight, honestly, I'm much better at weight of yarn than with crochet thread. I know that there's different gauges and so forth, but that's really nice. Thank you. Now, my mom, she would know because my mom has done crocheted doily tablecloths like nobody's business. She's done tons of them. Yes, she has. Um, but honestly, the gauge just really throws me. That's why whenever I come across a doily pattern, I always think, will it shawl? Could I turn something, of a small gauge into a much bigger gauge? And it's especially great with pineapple patterns and stuff like that, because there's some really beautiful, gorgeous pineapple lace doily patterns. Well, instead of using a really, really fine crochet cotton thread and a really, really tiny, tiny hook, amp it up, use some thicker yarn and a bigger hook, and then what would have been a tablecloth can now be a circular shawl or a blanket. Why not? Why not? Okay, so that was Susan, right? I don't like messing up names. Not now, not never. Yes, that was from Susan. Susan, thank you very much. I appreciate that. And I'm going to put that on my tree a little bit later. And this next one is from, I believe that says Angel in Florida. Can I get in here? I tell you, the post office today was packed. I felt so bad for the lovely girl behind the counter. They're always so nice whenever I go in there. They're always so very, very pleasant and professional. Okay, this is adorable. Absolutely adorable. So cute, little Santas. Oh, and there is an ornament in here as well. A child is born. Little wooden cross. It's nice, thank you. It says, Merry Christmas, Craig, from Angel. Well, thank you very, very much. Very, very nice. Another one for the tree. Thank you. Fortunately, both of these ornaments are relatively small because I have an itty-bitty, tiny, little Charlie Brown Christmas tree. It is small. I would say from top to bottom, I want to say it's maybe 3 feet-ish, including the base. It's pretty tiny. Most of the ornaments are all snowman related, actually, but I'll sneak them in there. She won't notice. No, it's okay. But yeah, actually, today I was at the post office and I was shipping out a Christmas present to my good friend Russ over at It's Raining Yarn, and I would like to think that he's really gonna like it, and I really hope that it arrives on time for Christmas. And big shocker, it's a blanket. Yeah, because he has a thing for blankets, especially ones that I have made. He salivates. What can I say? And hey, you know what? I'm more than happy to oblige if that's what stirs his Kool-Aid. Okie dokie. So I really hope that he likes it. And oh, the shipping, oy vey. But Russ is an absolute sweetheart and he is totally worth it. So that being said, I have 2 packages and they're staring at me. I'm going to stare right back. Let's open them up and see what's inside. Alrighty, now the first one is an Amazon, and I have no idea who this is from. Hopefully there's a note inside. I hope. Yeah, newsflash. I'm not scanning any QR codes. There we go. That's one side. That's the other side, now the middle. Come on. There we go. Ooh. What's this? What is this? Excuse me. Pardon me. Okay, what is this? Okay, now I realize that this is from Amazon. Scan the QR code to learn more about your gift or start a return. And this is a children's book. It looks like a children's book, and it looks really quite sweet. It's a gift for, now would that be Nene or Nai? I want to say Nai, but it looks really sweet. Oh, look. She's crocheting on the back. Oh, it's so cute and sweet. Well, you know what? Because this is probably copyrighted up the wazoo, let's see, copyright 2023. Yes, this is very much copyrighted. But you know what? I'll read the inside flap there. That should be safe, right? Lin Lin's beloved Nai has a birthday party approaching. All Lin Lin wants to do is make a lucky hat for her very special grandma, but her crochet skills are not nearly as refined as Nai's. So Lin Lin hatches a plan for the best crocheter she knows to help her make the perfect lucky hat for Nai. Through perseverance and their special bond, Lin Lin comes to realize that the perfect gift for Nai comes from within. Oh, it's so sweet. That's really sweet. Oh. And it says a little bit about the author, Kim Hoa-ung. If I'm mispronouncing anything, I do apologize. It's a Chinese-American author, illustrator, and amigurumi artist. Just like Lin Lin, she crocheted hats for her grandma. When Kim Hoa is not creating stories, you can find her crocheting pieces for art shows, sending snail mail, and making arts and crafts with her kids. She lives with her family in Southern California. A gift for Nai is her debut picture book. Well, this is lovely. And so, got some really beautiful illustrations. Now, if I were allowed to read this on camera, I would totally love to do a story time. Apparently, Lin Lin crocheted all week long. She struggled, she stumbled, but whenever she needed help, she knew where to go. It's so cute. It's so adorable. Excuse me. Well, now I don't know who sent this, but I will say this. Thank you very, very much to whoever sent this. If you're watching this video right now, please, in the comments section, let me know so I can thank you proper. But based on what I've been reading lately, I'm sorry, I'm not going to scan this, because also I don't want to do a return, because this is either learn more about your gift or start a return. I don't want to do a return, but I would like very much to know who sent it so I can thank them very, very much. And I'm going to read this tonight. Yes, I am. There are actually a surprising number of children's books, not just like books as far as, learning stitches and so forth, but there are a lot of story early reader picture books that involve various characters knitting or crocheting or both or weaving. And I think that that's fabulous. Get kids, into the idea at an early age, indoctrinate new stitchers, and show them it's like, yeah, give a gift of love and warmth, good stuffs, good stuff. See, I wish, there are several things that I wish that I knew how to do earlier in life. One of them, stitching and knitting and that sort of thing, fiber arts. I didn't get into this until I was about 21, 22, thereabouts, and I figure how much further along could I be now if I started when I was like 10 or 11 or even younger than that. just think of all the things I could have been making since then. That and the other thing that I wish I had learned how to do sooner in life, cooking and baking, because to me I absolutely love doing it. And I love learning new recipes and techniques and things. And I think it's not just fun from a creative standpoint, but also from a practical standpoint. It's good to know how to feed yourself. For the longest time, I was surviving off of fast food, takeout, and frozen dinners. And now, no. No. I remember it was like, lean cuisine, Stofers, Marie Callender's, and a lot of Papa John's. Once my mom had gone on vacation for maybe about a month, and I had pizza like every night for a month. Oh, as much as I love pizza, there is such thing as too much pizza, especially Papa John's. And Papa John's isn't bad, but there is such thing as having too much pizza. Even a New Yorker such as myself, you can have too much of anything. But anyway, I digress. So we still have another package, so let's see what's inside. All right, so in my last package for the day, this is from Maria in Texas. Well, Maria, thank you in advance. It feels like there's a lot of stuff in here, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Let me see. What would be the best way to get into this guy? Because I want to cut the envelope, but nothing in the envelope. It's a potentially dangerous prospect, but I think I found a way in. Haha. Got a slight case of the sniffles. Might be residual from the weekend. What do we have here? What do we got going on here? Oh, I see a card. Now, I have to open up the card first, and it's taped. Got the card. Happy holidays. Gonna put this with my other cards as well. Craig, a little peace, a little wonder, a lot of joy to you and yours this holiday season. I hope you have a wonderful Christmas surrounded by your loved ones. I appreciate the effort you put into all of your tutorials. You are an amazing teacher. I added a little something to keep you caffeinated. Ooh, Maria. Ooh, been a while since I got coffee. Thank you. Let's see. Oh my. You said a little something. This is a lot of something. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. Hold the phone. Excuse me. I'm falling apart. Excuse the really god-awful noises I'm making. Beg your pardon. Okay, now, there is... Also, it was very, very considerate of you to put this all in a Ziploc bag. I do appreciate that. In case if one of the bags ruptured or something. So, smart cookie. Now, can I get this tape untaped? Ah, got it. Got it. There we go. So, what do we have here? We've got 3 lovely bags here. Okay. Ooh, hazelnut. I love hazelnut coffee. So this is, I believe it's Tejas Cafe. So this is a hazelnut ground coffee. Ooh, yes, one of our most popular flavors. Enjoy the taste of toasted hazelnuts in every sip. I love hazelnut. Ooh, so good. Oh, and oh, you really outdone yourself, Maria. this one is... Ooh, this one is Cafe au Lait Commemorative Collection Caramel Coconut. Ooh. Now this seems like solid, like it's like vacuum vacuum sealed and packed. Don't throw this at somebody, you'll hurt them. Don't do that. My goodness, I cannot wait to dive into these. Oh, and then what I thought was another big package. No, it's actually several small packages. What do we got? What do we got here? A little this and that and the other. Okay, so this is also Cafe au Lait. So the first one we have here is Taste of San Antonio. Medium roast. I could never be Havana. No, could never happen. So I've got Taste of San Antonio, a Taste of Austin. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, see, now I understand. Okay, so the Taste of San Antonio, medium bodied with cinnamon, chocolate, and vanilla flavors. Ooh. And Taste of Austin is medium bodied with a touch of southern pecans and a hint of cinnamon. Some people say pecans, some people say pecans. I say pecans. Am I wrong? Ooh, cinnamon hazelnut. Medium bodied with flavors of spicy cinnamon and German hazelnuts. Well, I am part German, so Achtung. And Texas pecan. Medium bodied with creamy caramel and Texas pecan flavors. So sweet of you. Seriously, that was really sweet. Maria, thank you. And, like, coffee will never go to waste around here, let me tell you. I like me some coffee. I have it every morning, and it is one of my favorite vices, if you will. Caffeine is definitely on the list. So these will definitely get put to good use. And if she's good, I'll share with my mom because she loves caramel. Yep. Me, I'm a hazelnut kind of guy. Me, I usually get whatever I can, like the store brand. I think it's good value, I think, at Walmart. That's what I usually get. Sometimes I'll get one of those big cans of just, regular coffee. And then when it's getting low, I take a bag like this size and I pour that in. And so like what the little bit that's left in the normal coffee gets doctored by the good stuff, and it stretches the soup, figuratively speaking. I do the same thing whenever I use a jar of tomato sauce. I always pour in a little bit of water into the jar, swoosh it around, and it gets, what was in there out. And also it stretches it a little bit further. It's what I do, I can be economical when, in the right circumstance. But anyway, I know, I yammer, I chit chat, I trip over my own words, I get all in my own way. What can I say? But Maria, thank you very, very much. And, unknown personage, thank you very, very much. I'm going to read this tonight. It is lovely. And for the cards, everything, you guys, thank you very, very, very much. I needed, as I said earlier, I needed a pick-me-up, and you guys, thank you. Seriously, I really appreciate it. As I always try to constantly state, I expect nothing, but I appreciate everything. And, you guys, thank you. I know, I'm silly. I can't help it. Alrighty, so that is pretty much going to wrap it up for today. I want to thank everybody for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's just me being silly and so forth, but I'm me. And I want to thank everybody for sending such lovely things. Thank you so very, very much. I really appreciate it. And well, you know what to do until next time, right? I want all of you to stay inspired, stay caffeinated, stay stitching, stay safe, take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now, everybody, and have a great day. Okay, so you thought the video was over, but guess what? P.S. It's not over. Um, if things go according to plan, which you know how life is, life likes to throw us curveballs, but if things go according to plan, on Christmas Eve, I am going to be joining my good friend Michael over on his channel for a live stream, Christmas Eve, 7 p.m., and I'm really, really looking forward to it because Michael is a fabulous guy. He's an awesome stitcher. He does beautiful Tunisian work, and you should check out his channel if you haven't done so already. I'm going to put a link in the description box down below. Yeah. And be there or be square, and I will see you guys on Christmas Eve. Bye for now, everybody, and have a great day.